Hello, people. How you doing? Hope everything's going good. Hope you guys are keeping your heads on straight, keeping a level head, because these times that's going on now, I know it's hard and it's panic city and everybody going stupid and doing things and not thinking with a level head and all this. Well, I tell you what, I can't blame you. At times I'm kind of wondering if there is any common sense nowadays about what's going on. Because I had a call come in tonight from a good friend of mine that I've known for 20 something years. She lives in Florida, Tallahassee to be exact. And what she told me of what's going on over there, like I said, it's hard to keep a level head and think straight and all that good stuff. So I recorded the phone call just so I could let you guys hear what's going on in Florida. In one of the biggest stores in Tallahassee that she works at, and it's crazy. It's just like crazy what she told me that she's worked at for like 4 years now. Okay, and this is something that like me, you, and everybody else around here has said. This has never happened in our lifetime. Okay, so, like I said, I recorded the phone call and I want you to hear what she had to say. So, hang on 1 second. We can't order no more until we use up what we got. Lord, have mercy, girl. I went to the crystal bathroom the other day and all three stalls, we got two toilet paper rolls from each stall. All three stalls was out of 50 toilet paper. I had to use 6 towels at night because I had kids that bad. Well, what do you? What about the hand sanitizers? I know you guys got that on the wall. We ain't got shit. We ain't got no rubbing alcohol. We ain't got hand sanitizer. We ain't got nothing. We got the hand sanitizer that's at the front door. She wiped the hands off it, and that's it. Mm. So you telling me the biggest store in Florida, Publix, yeah, is completely wiped out? Yes, ma'am. I'm telling you that right now. And I work there every single day, 40 hours a week, and I'm a team leader, so I have to see all this. I see what comes in, I see what goes out. We are shutting our ass off. We're out of product, we don't have what we need. It's just been absolutely nuts. And you get 3 trucks a week. 3 trucks a week. But yet you're completely bought out. Yeah, yes ma'am. I closed last night. We closed at 8 o'clock. I didn't leave till 11 o'clock because we had a truck that was really small, but we had to make sure we put it up first, And some of it was recall on my floor, so I was stuck another hour. Yeah, it's that bad. Yeah, I had to be back there at 9 o'clock before. Well, all right. Well, here's another question. Are you in? All right. Who's the manager? I've got many managers, babe. Which one are you talking about? All right. Well, all right. So much for that idea. Okay. Are you guys putting in place a law, a rule, a system where so many people can go in the store, do what they gotta do, and then let them out, and then let some more in? No. They're only let the people that come through, they can only get 2 items per product that they want. We have no product to sell them right now. These freaking hoarders in Tallahassee, these people in Tallahassee got some money. We're in the capital of the state. So they have bought out everything. They were waiting at the freaking front door this morning before we even opened. A whole entire line of them and bought every single sanitizer wipe that I told you about, except for that very last one that's in the very back of that young boy that's real short and penis. That's the only way I ended up with them. So I bought rubbing alcohol the other day. I've got an aloe vera plant out front. All you have to do is mix it up. That's all hand sanitizer is. Right. out there playing in my own front yard, and I got a big old thing of rubbing alcohol the other day at Family Dollar Store. That's the only place I can find it. And a big old thing of toilet paper. Well, we got lucky a couple of weeks ago and bought a big old family pack of both paper towels and toilet paper. Well, but we wasn't expecting this, you know. Right. Gotta use paper towel skateboard, so that's how you can find. And I'm about to start buying more paper towels. Well, that's what I've been doing. Well, this is what's happening right here. Okay. The spring break is for a week. What they did, the governor did, is they let the state workers off for that spring break. But when they come back after spring break, they're still going to have to be off another week or two, working at home only. That's the state. That has been added up this morning, actually. Damn, Gina. I had all state workers that come to South Republic. I'm going to say, we got the biggest public in Tallahassee. There's 11 publics in Tallahassee. We got the biggest one, the most stock one. And the state workers came in this morning and told us what happened. I said, oh, shit, we had trouble. There ain't nothing to be sold now, you know? I stayed on traditional for 4.5 hours a day. Traditional is all 5 feet and all cheaper. People want freaking 1, 2, 3, and 5 pound chips. That never happens, man. People want a freaking quarter, a half pound, or a pound. So, anything, I guess people will start eating sandwiches, but I hate selling it's got an expiration date on it. They say that damn sticker to buy that much. I'm telling you, unless they freeze it. Yeah, freeze my shit. It takes fancy after freeze it. It's force-fed meat. That's the best we got. But it has no preservatives and gluten-free. Oh. Yeah, you can't really preserve or freeze something like that. Or have salt in it. And most of our traditional case is 4 sectional long, and 3 of the sectionals is all force-fed meat. Yeah. Well, it has no preservatives in it. How the hell are you going to put it in that freezer? Now, what if we lost power or something stupid? Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know? Yeah. Because every damn thing's up. And there are so many freaking, hey, now the money shows how much money people really do have. Exactly. Every freaking thing, and the old people suffering, and the babies are suffering because you're buying up their baby wives, too. Yep. Yep. Damn. Oh, yeah, baby. What? Yep. You know. What's fucking right? There you go. You might as well go ahead and say, dude, I'm freaking out myself. I have worked my ass off for the last freaking 2 weeks because of this crap. It's one after another, after another, after another, after another. I'm like, don't y'all have a job? Hell, I got to come to work just to make a paycheck. But it's been crazy. Wow. That's mind-boggling. It is, man. Especially to know, I mean, how long we've known each other? We've known each other for 20-something years? More than that, probably. I'm 44 years old. That's no damn thing. So, yeah. I'm fixing to reach the 62 here next month, so mine's going to be 74 here in a couple of days. I know. And we ain't never seen this. But you know what? If you remember back in the day, when me and you and the whole gang of friends we used to have in Florida had parties and we talk about this stuff. What happened if we had an epidemic, breakout, a major shutdown? You know, what are people going to do? Well, here we are. Indeed, we talked it up, didn't we? Yep. Here we are. Be off in the middle of it, you know. I wash my fucking hands so much today, it feels like my fingernails are slinging off. I mean, it's like falling off because I have to wash my hands so much. You have to wash your hands every so often, and you have to wipe everything down every so often right now. You can't touch people, you can't shake their hand, you can't hug them, you can't do none of that. I know. Now they're talking about no gatherings. Nope.
At all.
Yeah.
Disney World. If you shut Disney World down 2 days ago in Florida, there's a problem.
Yeah. You think?
2 days ago, they shut down Disney World
Hmm.
completely.
Well, NASCAR shut down, the basketball, baseball, football, theaters, malls, you name it. Wherever there's a crowd of people, they're all shut down.
President Trump was talking about shutting the fast food restaurants down this morning.
I wouldn't doubt it. I told Buddy this afternoon, I said, baby, you see, when we go out to pay bills, we usually go out and get us lunch, in a favorite restaurant, and that way we don't have to cook, and we pretty well eat out at the buffet because that's the best way to get your money's worth. And, and I told Buddy, I said, look, I said, I hate to tell you this, I said, but the way things are going, I said, we might be going to the drive-thrus, just to keep away from people.
That's a big alert warning right now. Do not eat at no buffet. It don't matter how good it is to you, that it will kill you. There ain't no telling who touched it, breathed over it, spit on it while they're talking.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's exactly it. So.
When people talk, they spit.
Yeah.
It's just coming out of it,
Yeah. And they're talking, there was this one lady I was watching on news where she was making a video where she was going to the store to see just what the deal was. And she was videoing it, and she said there was this guy in front of her, like, about 15, 30 feet in front of her, was coughing and smacking all over shit. And I'm like, oh, crap. That is not good. Not covering his mouth, not protecting himself, just doing his thing. I'm like, oh, my God.
There was a lady in Wendy's making all the salads the other day with no gloves on.
Oh.
Yeah? How stupid is that?
Mm.
Make you not want to ever eat there, but at Wendy's, they're in my parking lot. So, yeah, it's just been crazy. It has been absolutely nuts. I cannot believe this. I mean, this is worse than a freaking hurricane coming through.
That's exactly what they were talking about just before you called. It's almost like a hurricane coming through. Are you prepared for it?
Yes, ma'am. You know it.
And you can't run because you don't know where the hell it's going.
That's right. You don't know which way to turn or run or anything else,
Damn.
Yeah, man, it's real bad. And we only have so many cases in Florida, and it's already got that bad Florida. I mean, think about it.
I know.
Yeah.
It makes me shiver in my shoes just knowing what's going on.
And we never thought about this, did we, when we talked about it?
We never expected this to happen. I mean, we've had viruses all the time. We've had the influenza flu. We've had the N1H1 or H1N1 or whatever the hell it is. We've had the black bird flu, God knows what kind of flus, but this is overtaking everything.
I know. Freaking out since they're getting that bad in Indiana.
Well, I told Buddy, I said, look, we can't panic. We got to think with a level head. We got to stay on top of this, and we got to think before we act, And Buddy, he's like, well, what do we do? I said, your guess is as good as mine. I said, but I got Lysol in the car. I've got bleach in the car. I've got some other stuff in the car. I've got gloves and all kinds of stuff. I said, when we get out of the car, we make damn sure I got gloves on. I said, don't touch nothing because you ain't got no gloves on. I said, I'll do the touching because I got the gloves. But they fit my hand, right? I said, you tell me what you want, I'll get it. I said, but make damn sure when we get back in the car, before we get back in the car, we take some bleach and we spray it on the bottom of our shoes so we don't put it in the car and take it in the house. I mean, it might sound stupid, but if you think about it, you don't know what's on them floors.
Well, I know. I drop my freaking pen on those damn floors every single day. My my freaking right hand I work with. I'm talking about somebody every day will try to put my vest on. So I'm gonna start putting it to the side and then put it in my vest because I am sick of every time I put my vest on, I drop on the damn floor. Then I have to go there and get some hand sanitizer. I'm scared now, but I got to have a pen to start with.
Well, not only that, but think about this when you go to the bathroom in the stores. You don't know who's been sitting on that seat before you.
You got it, baby.
So take you some hand sanitizer, wipe the seat down real good, you know, and just hope like hell there ain't nothing there. You know, I mean, Jesus. The door handles and all that crap. I mean, good Lord, you might as well just take your damn pack of damn hand sanitizers with you and start wiping everything down.
We're good luck if you can find any.
I got some in the car I picked up the other day at the dollar store.
Well, I got some too. Of course, sort of had one. I had to pay $5 for them today.
Oh, Lord.
$5 for a pack of them. That's all they had.
Well, I got a pack of gloves, surgical gloves that we've been hanging on to. I bought me some hand sanitizer wipes the other day, a good batch of them. We bought 6 gallons of bleach 2 or 3 weeks ago at Rural King. They had it for $1 something a gallon, so we went and bought 6 gallons of that. So we got plenty of bleach. So, man. Boy, it's a good thing I turned my bedroom into a damn storage room.
These people got storage things got it going on.
I mean, we've been storing food from the pantries, and stuff like that, and and we got you need some potatoes? Hell, we got 80 pounds of them.
80 pounds. I doubt. Cost a little much to send from Indiana to Florida.
Well, that's because the food pantries, they give us 2 or 3 bags of them at a time, so.
I wish I had some of them, but they're there, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's great, man. So anyway, remember Miss Tony? She's just supplying everybody with alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
When he died.
When did he die?
3 weeks ago.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So Sander died. Tommy died.
Who?
Paul died. Sander. Sander's dead, baby.
You mean Fletcher Sandra?
Sander, yeah. Fletcher Sander's dead.
The one that used to be with Fletcher?
Yeah, baby, she's dead.
What the hell? What happened?
Jackie Shuff's dead.
Oh, my God.
And Steve died last year.
Yeah, Steve died. No, it's been longer than last year, baby, ain't it?
It's been a couple years for him, but Mr. Ken died last year.
Ken died last year.
And Sandy died last year.
Oh, my God.
Mr. Tony just died the other day.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Paul, Mr. Ken's good friend, that helped me out every once in a while between y'all two and him. He died last year.
Oh, man, that's fucked up.
Yeah, Mr. Ken died from pneumonia.
Oh.
He had quit drinking and smoking and died from pneumonia of all things.
Yeah. Damn, dude, that's messed up. Well, that was the phone call of a good friend of mine we've known for 20 years or more. And like you heard, she works at a public store, and it's just as crazy as everything else we've heard on the news. So we know this ain't fake, and we know it ain't just a blow up of butts and all that. So I want to end this and let you guys go, and I'll holler at you guys later, okay? I hope you guys listen to all this. No, I didn't end it because I got some other stuff on here I want you to listen to after you heard that phone call that me and a girlfriend of mine had. I tell you what, people, this is serious stuff. Really serious stuff. So Don't blame Trump. It's not Trump's fault. I don't know who you are or what you're thinking, but it's not Trump's fault. You got to understand this stuff came from China. They had it. There was going to be a whistleblower, but somehow, mysteriously, a week later, after he was going to blow the whistle on them, he ended up with it and died. Really? Tell me another one. Trump kind of got. If Trump had got this sooner than he did, I don't think we'd have this outbreak like we do. But who knows? I mean, he's doing everything he can to do what needs to be done the best he can. You know, all we can do is go by what we hear because we're not there. We're not watching and seeing everything that's being done. We have to listen and take what they're telling us is true. But as you and me know, the news has not been the right news. It's not been the true news. I'll put it that way. So I rely on the sources I rely on, which is Phoenix Fox 10, which is pretty good news to listen to. Like I said, I don't know if they're true or not, but from what I'm listening to, it seems pretty obvious. Okay. And we just have to take not for granted what they say, but with grain of salt, okay, of what they're saying is true. But how do they say? Don't believe everything you hear, but take in fact of everything you see, okay? So I think with this thing going on, we all need to be the news. We need to be each other's news on what's going on in your towns, your cities, your states, your nation, your area, you know, because why would you lie? You know what I'm saying? Why would you lie about something that's going on in your area about this? Okay. So, I mean, what benefit is that? Okay. So, what I'm going to let you listen to now, if you're still here, I hope you are, is something that's just out of this world. I mean, seriously, crazily out of this world. You would never, well, I can't say you'd never think of somebody doing something like this, but there are some crazy people out there that don't have decent sense and just doing stupid crap. Okay? So hang tight and I'll get it up for you.
Ron and Mike with the fastest 2 minutes in TV news, and we've got all kinds of stories, Mike, that we continue to follow when it comes to the virus. And there's this example out of, well, it was a flight that was delayed for hours because of one, frankly, bozo on board. You are not going to believe this. There was a flight that was supposed to go from DFW to Nashville. It took off 8 hours late, and it was delayed 3 times. Over 8 hours. DFW. There was going to be a flight that was supposed to go from Dallas to Nashville. It took over 8 hours to take off. It got delayed 3 different times because apparently a guy on the flight joked about having the coronavirus. So this was over the weekend, flight 1076 to Nashville. So apparently the guy was, he wouldn't lift up his tray table, and then he claimed that he had the virus. So, as you can imagine, one passenger said, look, people on the plane were freaked out, but brought hazmat suits on. They got to take incidents like this seriously, so you got to give American credit for that. But then it turned out apparently that some of the crew members did not want to continue on with the flight, so they had to do kind of some reworking just to get that plane in the air and onto Nashville. So that is a definite no-no. The guy, by the way, has been arrested for making that laws. It shows you that one person can really screw things up for a lot of people there on the board. Now let's go out to Oregon, where a police department out there telling and reminding the citizens don't call 911 if you don't have any toilet paper or can't find any at the store.
That's crazy too.
Yes, they did. The Newport, Oregon Police Department going to social media and saying, please do not call 911 when there's no toilet paper. Yeah. Well, we once had a mayor here in the valley. This was probably 20 years ago. He got lost on the way to a public event and called 911. There are things that you should and should not do when it comes to those 911 phone calls. And toilet paper is not an emergency, even if it feels like it at your phone.
Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, you hear that? People calling 911 because they're out of toilet paper. Are you serious? Give me a freaking break. What are they supposed to do? Go buy you some? Go bring you some? Lord, please. This is what I'm talking about. People not thinking with a common sense level head, and it's putting everybody in stupid mode. I just can't understand, can't fathom how people are thinking other than crazy, insane, stupid, off the rail. You know, I mean, geez, give me a break. Good Lord. Come on now. Get it together, people. But anyway, needless to say, yeah. So here's my take on all this. Okay, I've talked about this before on my other old account. Okay, and I've had discussions with my friends, as you heard earlier on the video, about this. And now here we are. Okay, now, no, it's not corona. No, it's just I got bronchitis. Okay, so needless to say. Anyway, now, like we've had all kinds of viruses, we've had all kind of breakouts, and all this other stuff. We've had mad cow disease. We've had the influenza flu or whatever, and we've had H1N1 or N1H1 or whatever it is. But this tops it big time. Okay, everything is getting shut down, closed off. Okay, so think about it. If you haven't done no research on preparedness, what do they call it? God dang it, where people, buy stuff and hoard it, you know, um, like that. But yeah, people, I think this is coming to a new world order thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. That's what YouTube is for, okay? That's what Google's for. Look up NWO, New World Order, okay? If you can't find it and don't get that, or get the understanding of that, go to martial law. Both of those coincide together, one way or another, or both, okay? I can't think of his name, but he's a wrestler, or was a wrestler. And he did some information on this, documentary on this stuff, okay? And I tell you what, I think that's where we're heading. I really do. I don't want to scare you. I don't want to put you in any more panic than you're already in, but think about it, people. Think about it. I'm not crazy. I've got a level head. I mean, I know what I'm looking at. I know what I'm hearing. But, I mean, it's not that far fetched. You know, it's going to get where your money is all going to be limited, okay, to what you can spend per day or per week. It's going to get where you can only buy so much a week, You're going to have to pay online, which I really hate. I just don't fathom that one because there's too many hackers out there to get all your money, okay? And it's going to be a no touch, no association situation, okay? I mean, you're not going to be free to roam. It's going to be just as bad as the other countries. And again, not overfetched. I think they've got Trump under a hostage situation. I really do. Okay, because you notice he's not on the news as much like he used to be. All of a sudden, it's not because he's busy. I think the Democrats has got something. I think they've got their hands in this one. They've been talking about it. Come on, people. I know you've been listening to the news. So, I mean, think about what they've been talking about. All right? Yeah. Now, another thing, we have to be together on this. It's not just about you and me. It's about your family. It's about your friends. It's about your mother, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your aunt, your nephew, your cousins. You name it. We all are in this together. Okay? So, everybody can't believe the news. So why can't we be the news? Okay? I mean, I'm going to go out in a couple of days and pay bills, and I'm going to report what I see and how things are. Now, I called this morning my doctor's office, my post office, and my mm, I called somebody else. I can't think of what it is now. But anyway, it was another utility, okay, or another person that's in our area, okay. And I asked him, I said, I've been watching the news on all this, on this coronavirus. They say it's all over the United States, okay. I said, but I can't seem to catch my local news. So can you kind of give me some info on what's going on? All right. She says, yes, we have 50 cases so far. I said, really? That's all right. I said, what about Putnam County? Well, conveniently, suspiciously, and any otherwise, we don't have it here in Putnam County. Now, how is that? Okay. Somebody's talking about me or going to show up. And at 11 o'clock at night, they better not show up. So anyway, kind of makes you wonder. Okay, we got 50 cases, but none in Putnam County. Where's these 50 cases at? They're everywhere but Putnam County. Okay? And think about it now. Think about it. Okay? You're in this circle. Okay? This your area. Okay? But your area don't have it. But it's all them other areas that do. Now where's them other areas going? Trickle, 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 trickle. They're going in your area. Okay? Now, why haven't our county, got it? Okay? Unless there hasn't been an issue of somebody getting sick in that county. But they're getting sick in other counties. That's what I'm thinking. So, we all need to be careful. Okay? Everybody goes into another county, another city, another town, and they do what they're going to do. So we don't know what them people got. So Like I said with my phone call, when you go into a store, you don't know who's in there. You don't know where they're from. You don't know where they've been. You don't know what they've been doing. So let's really think with our heads, okay? Do like I'm doing. You don't have to. I mean, I'm just putting it out there, okay? Get you a tote, okay? And not a big one. Put you some hand sanitizers in it, a whole container of it. Get you a whole bottle of Lysol spray. Get you some gloves. Get you some bleach. I don't have the gallon bleach, but I do have me a jar of bleach. Okay, and I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna get me a spray bottle when I go to town in a few days. I'm gonna get me a spray bottle, and I'm gonna write on the bleach. And that spray bottle is what's gonna do my shoes. Okay, because like I said in the phone call, you don't know who's been walking on that floor. You don't know who's been coughing and spitting and spewing all over the place. You don't want that stuff in your car. You sure don't want it in your house, right? So, toilet seats, same way. It You catch it by contact. Okay? So, and you can catch it by somebody just sneezing or something. Okay? That's why they don't want you to be together, they want you to be apart. Okay? And take you some hand sanitizers or bleach, or take you a napkin or paper towel or something with bleach on it. Wipe that toilet seat. Okay? Your faucet knobs and stuff like that. If you have to touch a faucet knob, wipe it down. You know, wear gloves. Put some bleach on your gloves if you have to, and then touch the knob. Okay, for that extra protection. Not necessarily wear a mask is a good idea because you don't know who's going to be up next to you or walking by you and happen to sneeze or cough or whatever. That way you don't get contacted. But see, you still got your eyes. They're saying, it, someone could spit and get some in your eye, and boom, there you go. I ain't heard nothing about the ears, but who knows? I mean, I don't know. It sounds kind of far fetched, yes, I know, but body contact, okay? So if it gets on you, you're screwed. And you don't know it. And I mean, it could be on your clothes, and you kind of wipe something off. Next thing you know, you got it on your hands, and then you got a little head itch, or you got to mess with your eyes or something, and boom, you're just covered with it. You follow what I'm saying, people? Okay. So that's that. Okay. Again, on back on the news, as us being the news, you know, just do your thing. I went to town, I got this, that, and the other, and found nothing. I didn't find nothing that I needed on the shelves. My stores were wiped out. There was lines from here to China. Everything's getting shut down, or we've had so many cases, and we've had so many die, and we see checkpoints where you got to go through a checkpoint. Okay. Uh, Anything that you can report will be news to other people because here's the deal. What one state does, another follows. Another county follows. Another city follows. Another town follows. Follow the leader. Monkey see, monkey do. Monkey take right after you. Okay? So we need to keep on top of this, people. Very seriously. We need to be everybody else's news instead of the news we're getting off the TV. We know what's going on. Okay? So why can't we share what we know to you? That's my point in the ball game right there. Okay? I don't go out that often because I mean, I'm on a fixed income, and when I get done paying bills, that's it. I'm done. I'm home. So once I go out twice a month, and that's it. Twice a month. I do one half of the bills the first week of the month. I do the other half in the third week of the month. That's it. I'm done. So I'm basically right here, more or less 24/7. Okay, basically. So that's why I said, we got to think with a level head. We got to do what's right. We got to help others. We got to think of others, you know, and hand in hand, people, hand in hand. This is nothing to be taken a joke about. This is nothing to just shrug off like it's some kind of hoax. This is nothing that you can't take serious. You got to take this serious. You ain't got no choice but to take it serious. Okay? And the more serious you take it, the better off you'll be. The best way I know to take this serious is do any and all the research you can. Google it. Uh, YouTube it. Don't just YouTube the news. YouTube other people just coming out and just going through it. Okay? Because we already know the news ain't going to tell us what we need to know. The individuals that's living it will tell you. Matter of fact, turn the news off. Just watch other people. Whatever other people are talking about, like I am. Okay, I won't have no reason to lie to you. I mean, that would be, what benefit would I get out of that? You know, I don't see no benefit. And if you do, I'd like to know. But yeah, just don't even rely on the news. But you can rely on individuals that's reporting it. Okay. So that's my take on it. That's what I've been doing. Okay. And it's a smart thing to do. It really, truly is. Look on individual individual people, just like me and you, normal, well, can't really say normal, but that's talking about it. Because I've found plenty of them out there, okay? And they'll tell you what's up. They'll tell you what's going on. They have no reason to lie, and they'll be honest with you, which the news is not being fully honest and not telling you everything we need to know, like individual people will, because they're in it, okay? All these news reporters and casters and all this other stuff, they got their crap protected. And they're only allowed to let the people of the nation know so much. And then they keep the rest hid from you. Well, let us be the news. We have no reason to hide anything. We have no reason to lie about anything. And we can tell what we need to tell the rest of us, the rest of you. So, there you go. I didn't plan on this video being as long as it is, but I hope you get the message. I hope you're still with me. And hey, let's work together on this. We've all got family somewhere, not with us or far away. or even, you know, places that we can't get a hold of them. But maybe, you know, somehow or another they'll get the message from somebody. You know, we don't know who everybody knows. Your family might know Joe Blow that you never heard of. And they saw Joe Blow saw your news, and then they'll tell that family. And it's like a follow the leader thing, right? Just like the news does, just like the government does. One news says one thing, the other news says almost the same thing, but in different words. One state does one thing, the rest of them follow suit right along behind each other. It's called follow the leader. Okay? Level thinking, level thinking. So, honesty is the best policy in my book. I mean, if you can't be honest about something and be upfront with something, then what's the point? Right? So, there you go. Anyway, um, I just thought I'd let you know my thought, and I hope you got to watch the fish in the process in the back. That's all my male guppies. They're dancing and prancing all over the place. So that's because I got the light on, which are supposed to be off by now, but I thought you'd get a thrill on watching them play and dance around and all that. So anyway, um, I'm going to end this, and let me know what you think. You know, I mean, I mean, I'm going to tell you what I know. I'm going to tell you where I'm at. I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to follow suit. But there's got to be some kind of good points in there that you might think, you know what? She might have a point there. Yeah. Okay. I'm not saying everybody's stupid, but I am saying most of us that I've seen and talked to and heard and watched ain't thinking with a level head, people. So maybe if we can think with a level head and get our message out there, maybe we can get the rest of these people thinking with a level head too. Because right now they're in panic mode. They're in no man's land. They don't know which way to fly. All they know is let's just gather up everything we can and hoard it and stuff like that. Okay? But you know what? I don't think they're hoarding. They're selling that stuff on eBay. Okay? So watch yourself on that one. Okay? These hoarders might be hoarding up and selling on eBay. And they can do that, which is not a bad idea, but they can gouge your butt any way they want on eBay and Amazon. So you got to be careful there too. But anyway, let me get off here and let you guys go. And like I said, let me know what you think. You know, hey, I'm willing to talk about it. Are you? I'm always open to open suggestions, open thoughts, open ideas. Let's talk. Bye.